So, what have you learned from tour? I mean, the biggest lesson you've learned, because this is probably your very, like, an amazing experience for you and something we never even imagined when you were younger.
Yeah.
What is sort of the biggest, most important lesson you've learned so far?
I think I learned that you just have to be confident, and when you go and perform, you just have to sell it. You can't. I look at Josh, and he's one person with us, and then going on stage, he's a completely different person. I think it just has to do with your self-belief and just your confidence. So that's definitely what I've learned when I go on stage now. I just don't think about it, and I just kind of do what I have to do.
Yeah, it shows.
Thank you.
You have a really nice set.
Thank you.
So what's going to happen to Jolly after the tour?
Oh, we'll still be best friends. We plan on, visiting each other afterwards, and depending on, schedules, we'll meet each other somehow.
Yeah. Are you going to be going back to Texas after the tour's over?
Yeah, probably where I'll end up, but then, depending on what happens, hopefully good things. Maybe I'll end up in LA, who knows, but whatever I have to do to kickstart some music.
Yeah, have you heard from anybody or working on anything?
No, not right now. I'm still working on that, but hopefully, God will put some good things in my pathway. But either way, I'm still going to be working hard and, pursuing music.
And what kind of music do you imagine yourself creating, recording, when you finally get an album deal and have that opportunity?
It'll probably be along the pop side. But I love Adele, and I love her. She's mostly it's slow songs like ballads, but her fast song "Rolling in the Deep" that would be like a cool, one of my upbeat songs for me to put out.
Did you consider something along the lines of, say, like Taylor Swift, doing like a pop country type thing?
No, I'm not really a country singer, but I know I sing one with Skylar, but I'm gonna leave all that to Skylar.
What's funny is that a lot of your fans really love you when you sing a song maybe with a little bit of country tinge.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of good feedback on your country stuff.
I always get a lot of I should sing country stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Well, you know what? You have to do whatever comes from your heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or it's not going to seem authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could duet with another idol, which would it be?
Another idol? Me and Josh haven't gotten the opportunity to do a duet together yet, and I would have loved to have done that if it was on the show or on tour, but we'll see. Maybe we could just do one to mess around,
That would be great. You should maybe just do like a little backstage thing and send it out to your fans.
We could do that.
They would love that.
That'd be fun.
People would love that. You guys are adorable together.
Thank you.
How do you feel about like social media? What kind of impact has that had on you and your fans?
I think, the negative social media, I don't really pay attention to that. I just kind of keep off it. My dad was very into like the blogs and all that stuff, always looking into it. But during the show, I stayed away from it. Didn't really let. I had 3 big, huge judges already judging on me, and so I just kind of stayed away from that. But as far as like Twitter goes and Facebook, I thought that was a really good idea. I thought it was a nice way to keep our fans, involved and make them feel like they're going along the journey with us. So.
Well, one other question for you. I don't think I heard anyone ask you this question. Did you and Nigel Lythgoe have a special bond because you come from the same hometown?
I did love hanging around Ken and Nigel just because they were English, and I always loved like talking to them and all that stuff. They're great, amazing people, and I owe a lot to them. So yeah, I kind of see Ken as like a second dad, because he always did things and said things that reminded me of my dad.
Really?
I guess it's the English in it.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah. And you were like maybe 10 years old when you moved here from England?
I was 8.
Oh, that's young. Yeah.
So it was fun. I enjoyed being there. They made me feel at home. So.
Great.
And that's how they got the Liverpool thing. Actually, when the Liverpool team did the announcement on the TV, that's how they did it. So I was thankful for that.
That's cool. Now, one of the songs you sang was the theme song for the Liverpool football.
Yeah, You'll Never Walk Alone.
I had to have someone explain that to me because I was like,
Yeah.
why is she singing that song?
Yeah, well, I wanted to sing it on the show, and I remember Ken said, Ken and Nigel both, they were like, you will sing that song by the end of the show, but even if it's at the finale or wherever. And I wanted to sing it, and I told my dad, and he was like, well, I get it, and all the English people get it, but they probably won't understand it fully here, why. They'll probably just think, why is she singing that song? So I had to take that into thought, but then finale came, and I got to sing it with Jordan Sparks. So
Yeah,
I
well,
was
you
really
know,
excited.
what matters is what it means to you, and
Yeah,
that comes
exactly.
across. So,
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't matter if people understand why.
Yeah, it was fun.
Because it was good. And Jordan, how was that meeting Jordan? Isn't she a sweetheart? I've met her
yeah.
before.
She's so nice. I was so intimidated at first. I was like, oh gosh. But it was really fun. She's so nice. And I just recently watched Sparkle, and she was amazing in that. So
Yeah.
it was cool. It was crazy, like, oh, I sung with her. You know, so it was fun.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Yes, I love my fans, and I'm thankful for everything they've done for me, and I just hope they continue to support me on my journey. So, love all my Hollie Pops.
Thanks, Holly.
Thank you.